video's limit line is short, but these problems are solved. These problems are solved. Yes, really solved. Because of God's grace. Grace of God. Because of grace of God. Celebration Lil Carl! Celebration Big Iron Case Loved! Celebration with all that of the Korean announcers and reporters, I'm sorry, and celebration with the comedians in Korea too. Yeah, and celebrations with many of the workers in this nation and many of like the any part. Celebration with all that peoples, yes, workers, and celebration with the YouTubers. Celebration, yeah, because of this situation's conclusion is here. Yeah, is here. Yeah. Like this situation's conclusion is now. I'm telling. Yeah. Wow. God bless. God bless. All, yeah. Thank God. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hearing. Listen, when I was young, when I was some more young, not now. When I was some more young, I asked to my mom about my father's written book. That book includes some that about that spirit of lewdness. That book wrote like this paragraph: if anyone have lewdness in head or in ament, then we must, or who must, we must press, giving pressure to that lewdness. So, like that method, we must reject it. Like the method. My father wrote it. And when I read that book several years ago, maybe, or more than 10 years ago, I don't know. I'm now old. And I told to my mom about that little one, that mom, father wrote this, and isn't it good? Isn't it great, mom? Divorced. So my mom answered to me, I don't know, nothing. But some attitudes of my mom and her face was some yes, was. So I thought in that moment, past days, one of past days, in the moment I thought that like this, my mom, something has a wrong touch in attitude, or some touch or some wrong. I thought like that, and I'm thinking right. I'm thinking right. I thought that like that. Maybe because of my father is useful, useful for stronger things or people's or authorities or some stronger that like that things comment because of my father is in some that attitude. His character is that when stronger thing giving command, then my father is under, when he is under command, he is in under command, then and my father is whoa forever. Is it wrong or right? Don't care. Maybe most of situations, maybe my father just have some characters that easily and subtlety when it coming, then my father and my mother is different, perfectly different with my father. That when even or whatever commandment or something that from that governing or some authorities or rulers or some that like that had called as a leader forever, even it is right, even it is shaped right, whatever, in that situation and in that like that, just even it is seemed like right, really righteous. And also my mother always has an attitude that about rah, rah. Then my mother is rah, rah. My mother has always like that attitude, so my father and my mother is not matched in that character. Yes. So yeah. And when I visited Seongnam City, when I visited in the place, I played my bass guitar and I uploaded YouTube videos, and I practiced bass guitar and with video recording and basically practice methods too about I did, and that includes 글리산도 글리산도 no, it like the things like a trill in piano technique. I will show you like this thing. Good. Like that things I used metronome and even like these things, I just uploaded some 1 or 2 videos maybe about bass guitar, but I did like the things, and I attended a small company that called as a convenience store, and as a arbeit, part-time worker about calculate. I visited, and I worked all night in weekdays, not in full weekdays, but weekdays. I did. And in Seongnam City, I saw a sermon from some far away but same city church. Pastor preached about like this paragraph that he said about that youngs or young spirits are some weak, he said about that. When I watched his sermon on online. So just after the sermon, whatever, I ran out from my home, actually my father's home, and from that room, and ran out, and I ride bicycle. My father bought it, so I ride bicycle in the city, 수정구 place name that I ride bicycle. And when I ride bicycle, my hip hip was up and down, up and down, up and down on the chair of bicycle. I don't know, but I wanted to riding with acting like that things. and if in my thought, if someone seeing, watching my hip up and down and thinking about that, oh, it is rudeness. Oh, it is rudeness. That it is sin. If someone think like that, okay. Thinking like that. Good. Go away. Go ahead. In my thought and in my heart, did like that attitude. So I when I ride bicycle, my hip up and down, and with riding bicycle, and after something has happened that I sinned in lewdness part. I sinned. Terrible things happened. Yes, sinned. It is terrible things. I sinned in lewdness part. So my spirit, in my flesh, maybe, in my spirit, wherever, my spirit was going weaker. I mean, weak. Turned weak, my spirit was. Because of sin, lewdness were some disgusting hatred, or some that disgusting proud, or some disgusting desire, like to monies, or some authorities, or some even peoples about like the disgusting desires too. And not about good desires that for love, but about like that money, like things, and lewdness, hatred, bad desires, and like that things is sin. And when people sinned, it making us weak. Our spirits became weak. So I got weak spirit. Sin, doing like the things. And maybe this second crime is one of torture, or test of one of torture, maybe. And they think that just like an electric shock, it can be solved the problem of the lewdness or some like that things. They think that, but it is not. When they shocked that, I felt that it made me more weaker, like another sin. So it is felt like a more ghost getting into me. So it just not solve anything, and it just make me weak, more weak. Yeah.